Hi friends, it's Jackie. So we are on part 2 of this process of this journal. And we had painted this the last time we were together, and it really is mostly black. You can't really see any of the purples or blues I added, but that's okay because most of it's going to be covered up anyway. And I'm not worried about the white in here because that's also going to be covered. Okay, so we're going to work on this, and it's a little early in the morning. I was up a little bit early because I have so many ideas flipping around in my head, and I'm very excited to work on this. It's really going to be fun. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to put some material here, because what I've decided to do, grab my page. Now I just got myself organized. There it is. Yeesh. I have decided to go with this one for in here, but I am going to cut it in half, and I'm going to put half on this side and half on this side. So in the middle there's going to be a space. So I want to put some fabric, and I have a couple out that I was thinking of. And now when I see this, let me pull this down. When I see this material with this, no, that is not going to look good. So we'll get rid of that one. And I also have this material, which I think is lovely. So I'm wondering, I mean, you're not going to see too much of this because it's going to be in the middle where the signatures are going to be sewn in. So, you know, so I have this one, and then I also have the gray one. Which wouldn't be bad. Oh, which one are we gonna do, guys? Which one do you think? Do we like that one? Or do we like the gray one? I wish I had one with more brown tones to it. Let me just look in my, these are from, I had joined a kit club kind of thing where they send you fabric and they send you the directions, and you can make something. I have this one, but there's no browns in there. All right. So we're gonna go with one of these. Ay, ay, ay. I think I'm going to go with the gray, just because I think this one has too much going on with all that. Okay, so good. That's the decision is made. Plus, the other thing I'm going to do with this is I have this black tool, which is going to be fun. We're going to do some fun things with it, which I'm going to put over the top of this, going down, whoops, the middle. Okay, there we go. So, you know, it's going to be on the top when it's going down the middle. So I think that's going to look good. The other thing I'm going to do with the tool is I'm going to put it on the edges like this. So it's going to hang off a little bit and have a little bit, so when you close the book it's going to show. And I'm also thinking about putting it along the top, not so much the bottom, but I think along the top. So let's do that. Oh, I want to also show you, I have this sari silk that does have the oranges and yellows, so that's going to be incorporated along in here somewhere. It might be tabs or, you know, just additions, but I do have that we're going to look at and use. And what else do I have? I have this very, very grungy piece of cheesecloth, which I tried to do some eco dyeing this summer, and it did not turn out well, because because I used gel food coloring instead of the liquid. But you know what? I haven't been able to find liquid food coloring. I don't know what's up with that. But anyway, so this is really grungy that I'll use. And I have regular cheesecloth of different tea dyed and whatever. So, okay, I'm so excited to get started. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add the tool along the edge, both sides. It's a huge piece of tulle. I gotta get this into a more manageable piece here. It's just too much. Let's just cut it. I'm just gonna snip right off here a piece because there's so much of it, and this will be more manageable for me. Otherwise I'll be flipping the whole thing around. It'll be crazy. It'll be crazy. So it's Saturday morning here, and it's a little rainy outside. Okay. It really doesn't matter how far this comes in because it's going to be covered, but let's just get a piece that's about right on the bottom. Let me make sure we're in frame. Hopefully you can see the top also. And we're still going. Yes, we are. Perfect. All right, so we're going to cut. I've got plenty in here, so I'm going to just cut a little bit extra, trying to go easy. I'm going to go right up like that. And I'm going to cut a second one for the other side while I'm doing that. Approximately the same size. Oh, tulle is tricky because it sticks to itself and other pieces, and oh boy, yeah. All right, let's see. We're gonna go, okay, right about here, I guess. Okay. So we're gonna put a piece over on this side, like so, and we're gonna put a piece on this side. Okay, we're going to do the edges, and then I think we'll go back and do the top. So I guess I'm going to use Fabri-Tac on this. It probably, I don't know, could be overkill. Fabri-Tac goober, get out of there. Right, so I'm just going to go like here with this. Plenty. Whoops. It's hard to see. I'm trying to see where it might be the straighter, although it really doesn't matter. Okay, I'm gonna just push that down a little bit. Trying not to get my fingers too sticky. No, they're usually all over the glue. All right, we're gonna let that dry for a minute. It doesn't really even show up on here, does it? Well, this might not work. We'll try it. The only reason I'm saying that is because I don't know if the glue is going to show like that. I guess maybe I should have smoothed it out better with my fingers. We'll see. All right, we're gonna try that on this side to smooth it out a little better. I was just watching, while I was having some breakfast, I was watching Artie Mays do some tags. And she's just so much fun to watch because she's just, she just tries stuff and then she gets something she doesn't like and she just fixes it and rubs it off or does it again or whatever. It's a lot of fun to watch her work. I love the process, watching her process, because it gets me excited about getting to work on something. And I mean, I was already excited this morning, but all right, so I think that looks better where I rubbed it down with my finger, because, and I'm also wondering if I should go right around the edge. Should I put a piece on the edge like that? Maybe I should have gone around the whole thing with the tool. Oh, I think so. Okay, change of plan. Let's see, what do I want to do? If I go around the whole thing, then I can come back and put some here. So I'm going to take this off. Oop. And we'll keep that to use when we come back. That's fine. All right. Now I have to get my... See, you never know. You never know what things are going to come up when you start working. So... let's lay this down where we can see it. Whew, and I have plenty of this. Oh my gracious. Gracious plenty here. Okay, let's lay this down. And then we're going to let me think. We're going to just, that almost comes straight to the top. Oh, no, that's not the right one. Goodness me. All right. I'm going to cut this so I know, so I can see. Get this out of the way. I'm sorry, my scattering probably makes a lot of people crazy, but that's my mind going, 100 miles an hour. All right, so this is about 10 3/4-ish. So it'll be 5, and you know what? I'm just gonna make a little fold. I'm just gonna fold this in half so I get the true half, and then I can kind of, I just do like that. Right there. And where's that gonna come? That's perfect. All right. Okay. Make sure I've got this pretty straight. Okay. All right. Now, come back. And, whoops. You are not for now, you're for later. All right. Okay. Whoops, so sorry. Just hit the camera, jiggled you around a little. Maybe it woke you up if you've become bored with this already. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but this is the way I work, and I wanted to show you the whole process. All right. Now, let's see. We're going to... You should see me when I do a quilt. That's even crazier. That's even crazier. All right, I'm going to move that up a little bit. Okay. And this will come in. Oh, so I'm not going to... And what I'll do is then I'll bring these back and just put a little on the edge. Okay. All right. So this is actually how I would do... if I was covering a cover with muslin or covering a book like that, this is what I would do too. So I want it to come in that far. It really doesn't need to. I only need like an inch or so. Same on the top. And sorry, it's just sticking to the paint, sticking everywhere, and it's hard to see. I don't know if you can even see it on the screen. Okay. to cut this. I'm gonna stand up and cut across this way. Get this. Okay, and then we'll just cut right up here. Okay. All right. Now, let's see. Let me make sure you're back in frame after I whipped that all over the place. Perfectly perfect. Okay. So now, oh, this is gonna, yeah, this will be great. Let me just see. I want to take a look at, I'm not changing my mind again. I wonder how this grungy piece of would look. Oh, I think that's better. Do you think? Yes. It's better than the material, right? I'll use that in some fabric flips for this. Okay. I think that's good. And I might do that all the way around. I think I probably can. All right, so let's get this glued down. Now, let's look at the front. Just want to make sure that it's covering everywhere. And get any little pieces of anything off of it. Okay, we've got to go this way a little bit there. And down a little bit there. Okay. Is that good? Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? Not really. Okay. It's got to be able to fold over. There. It's just holding on everywhere. Okay. All right, so we have to glue this down. And I'm just wondering what to use. Because I think this is very fiddly. I'm sorry. I think I'm going to clip this because it's moving around a lot. And I just want to make sure I get it glued in the right place because I need to make sure I have enough to fold around the edges. And that's just barely enough. So put that over there. Then this will stay in place a little better when I'm gluing. See, I moved it too much now, and it's over there. If I knew how to pause you, I would pause you. And if I knew how to edit, I would edit it out later, but I don't really know how to do that, and I'm afraid if I don't, you can't pause. I have searched and searched to see how to pause it on my iPhone video. And everybody says, nah, that's just not gonna go. That's just not gonna work. You can't do it. So you can fast forward through this part if you want to. I know it's fiddly, but that is that. But see, that's gonna look pretty good, I think. I think. All right, did I get over here now? So I can, okay. So I'm going to do this side first. Here we go. And you know what I'm gonna try? I don't know if a glue stick is gonna work, but it might be better on here. And I don't think it has to stick everywhere. I think it could just stick to parts of this. No, glue stick is not gonna work. Glue stick is not gonna work, kids. It is not gonna work. Other than get my fingers all sticky. Okay, so that was trial and error. Glue stick, not so much. All right. So I guess we gotta go with the Fabri-Tac. Okay, right to the edges here. And I don't think this has to go everywhere. I'm thinking I would like it to be a little loose so that it is. And there are things that are going to be on top of this, of course. So I think we can just actually so let's just try this. Let's just get on here like this. And I don't mind if it wrinkles up a little bit. That's okay too. I think that will give it some, some texture and some interest to have some little wrinkles here and there. I'm hoping that's up far enough and over far enough. Oh, it's so hard to see that. Okay, that's just barely. Now I can take this off because now I know it's sort of stuck there. Okay. I just want to get it glued down. I think that looks pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay. Now we're going to do this, and I want to make sure it gets down in those creases. Get glue right down in there because I want to make sure that the tool gets down in there. So I'm going to give it a little tug just to make sure it's coming over. Wants to stick to my card and not just get down in there. Okay. I'm gonna make that stay in there. Maybe I'll just have to do this and rub it down in there. Okay, now it's got itself down in there. And Fabri-Tac dries pretty darn quickly, so you don't have to get too worried about it coming off. It does give you a little time. As you saw on the back when I yanked that other pieces off that I glued down. This is fun. This is so much fun. I think probably making covers is the most fun, the thing I like the most about making journals. I mean, I love them when they're all done and I create a page or a spread that is just really what I was looking for and wanted. I'm just trying to rub out this glue so it's not gloppy. I mean, most of this front cover is going to be covered up anyway. Okay, I want to make sure that dries really well before I turn it over. And it is. It's still a little sticky, but this is pretty good. I love that little thing I got there. Okay, that looks pretty good. This is very good, very good, very good. I like it a lot. It's almost dry. It's pretty dry. Have a little sip of tea. And she's gonna go here. I'm gonna rip around her. So she goes on, and then I'm gonna rip also other elements. I probably end up using the whole page as it looks here, but I'm just gonna rip it apart and collage it more. I wanna see some of this in the background, you know, and there might even be some of this on there. Anyway, all right, let's see what we've got here now. Let's just fold this over. This is gonna be fun. A little tricky, a little tricky. We're gonna do the top along here first. Hard to see the black on black, but yes, my fingers are full of glue. Full of glue. I'm glad I didn't put any polish on my fingers. This Fabri-Tac, it just, you can't have polish on your fingernails when you're using this. It takes it right off because it has acetone in it. And it's like, if you want to get your nail polish off, go for it, because this is a good way to do that. But yeah, no, it's not. I might even be able to just, oops. I'm just pushing the glue upwards because I want it to move a little bit and maybe glue more of this down. But I can cut that extra off too. All right, so I want to cut a little bit of this corner off. I should have done this before. Shh, I'm getting so excited. I'm forgetting what I'm supposed to be doing and what I'm not supposed to be doing. Okay. Oh, this is so much fun. Just love it. I love it because these are, and the ones I've been doing lately are custom orders. So these people are getting these as gifts to give to friends and family at Christmas time. And I want it to be so that when they open their gift, they're like, oh my gosh, what is this? What, you know, I really want it to be something that they're gonna love and know that it's, I mean, they're going to a few different, actually sisters in a family. And so I want them to see that each one of these was created especially for them. The person ordering them, you know, told me their likes, what their favorite things were, what different things, and you know, so I want to create something that speaks to them and is really that they can see that it was meant for them and it was made especially for them. I mean, these are one-of-a-kind journals. Everybody that makes journals, they're one of a kind. You're never going to exactly repeat what you've done. Oh my gosh, do you guys love this? I love this. I was thinking about going all the way around with this, but I'm not going to because I I love that, and I'm just gonna put something on there. I have some little embellishments that I can put on there. Like that little piece of white right there, but it's glue, isn't it? Yep, oh, it's just glue, okay. But we will put this in here. It does remind me of what a mummy might be wrapped in. Now, instead of having that come off, I'm not gonna do that coming off the edge. What I am gonna do is put a piece of this down here with a little bit coming off the edge and a little bit, actually I'm not even going to do a whole piece down there. We're just gonna snip off a piece. And I'm gonna have just that little piece coming up there and a little piece coming off the bottom. Because this will show, you know, when you close the book, or when it's open even, it'll have that little bit of stuff hanging off the bottom, which makes it look a little fun and old and things. So what are you doing? Okay. Oh, here's the other piece that I wanted. Oh, gotta get out a wet one and take care of my fingers because they're all such glue. Not so much down here on the bottom, just a little bit on the bottom, probably. Okay, good. I need to get some of this glue off my fingers. What did I do with my wet wipes? I just kind of moved everything around, picking up from my last journal and getting onto this one. Where did they go? There they are. Let's just get this off my fingers a little bit. All this glue. Okay, that's good. Alright, so now we're going to put a piece of this. Let me see what the other end looks like. I'm going to use this end right across the top of here like this. Okay. Now let's see. Oh yeah, see how that just sticks up and looks really cool? That is good. Whoops. You were just sort of sticking, weren't you? Just sort of sticking. All right, so now we're gonna put this down in here. Right down in the middle. There. A little bit right here. Goes over just a bit, that's fine. Okay. Now we're gonna stretch you down like so. And then we're gonna stretch it out and stretch it out on this side. Yeah, nice. And I want this to get down in that crease. Not quite even with the book because I want to fray it. Okay. Let's see. I should have done this before I put it on, but that's okay. There, we get some of those out. guys. Yes. Yes. Do we like it? I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm going to make that a little bit more. I don't like that much sticking out there, actually. That's too much kind of down. Let's snip that a little bit more. Okay. Right. This is going to be a work of art all in itself. Just the cover. Just the cover. Okay. So now our paper is going to go right like this. Where's the, ooh, yeah. So it's going to go like that. And it's going to go like this. And I'm going to tear a little bit around. I want it to look old, and then I will distress it. This paper is super thick. When I ordered it, I always get matte photo paper. That's what my friend Gail recommends. That's what I buy. And so I put in my order, and when it came, I was like, this is in a different box. That's odd. They changed the box. Okay, well, that's all right. And then I realized I did get photo matte paper, but I got both sides are photo matte. And that's okay. It's a little thicker, and so that's fine. It is fine. So see, that'll just be a little raggedy. And it makes it a little bit smaller also, because it's a teeny bit too big, so I would like this to go a little faster if you don't mind. I don't like it to have those kinds of sharp edges, and that's what happens when you don't have you rip just with your fingers and you don't have a ruler. They have tear rulers and such, but you know. And let's see. Okay, and then just the bottom. And then we can put this one on. Now I'm just kind of saving these little, ooh, I can get a nice straight one here. Nice little bits, I don't know, just in case I need them for something. Who knows? You never know. Okay, now we're gonna get some dark ground espresso, and we're just gonna go around and cover up any of the white little bits that are on there from tearing, and just distress it a little and grunge it up a little. Grungy enough? I think so, probably. All right. And before I glue it, I'm just going to do the other side. Because come on, rip down through there. Sometimes it's just harder. It's hard for me to do a long side because I don't know. I feel like I can't get a hold of the paper well enough. See how long we've got. I'm going to try to keep these to like 30 minutes if I can. So I'm trying to think about what I can do in a 30-minute time. I thought I might get the whole cover done, but we may just only get the inside done. Oh yeah, because we're already at 40 minutes, but that's because we had to futz around and do whatever we want to do. So I'll get this inked. I'll get this glued on, and then when I come back in the next video, I will show you this inside, and we'll work on the front cover. Thanks so much for watching, and please leave comments. I love to hear your comments and your ideas about what I could do in this, because you know we want everybody. I want everybody's comments and ideas. You have lots of ideas that I don't have, and I want to hear those, and I want to incorporate them if they seem to work. Let's see, this goes this way. So give me a like if you like this video, comment, tell your friends, check out my channel, which is Purple Plum Pansies on Etsy, and I will see you again soon for part 3.